Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. Tries from distance. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, they say the art of playing in deep midfield is not doing anything stupendous, but not doing anything stupid. Something Nemanja Matic epitomises. His job here will be to win balls back and then use his exceptional passing range to quickly instigate attacks.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Now it's Martinez. And it's Barella. Shifted it to the flank. Thuram. And it's made its way to him. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now it's Martinez. And he plays one through. Mkhitaryan! Goal! Inter! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
After 16 minutes is number 22, Henrik Mkhitaryan.
Inter Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Mkhitaryan. That has not gone well.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, what a ball! And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And here's Lautaro Martinez! And that is doing no harm at all.
Martinez clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Turns back here, probably the best option. Matic. Now it's Pinamonti. That's the throw. That's very neat. Takes a shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Darmian. Mkhitaryan. Now it's Barella. This looks promising. And the shot! Oh, off the bar! Defending of the desperate variety. Mkhitaryan. He's on it. Can he get... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's been taken short. Tries a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Out of play for a throw. One 0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Mkhitaryan does have his name on the score sheet, of course. That pass isn't the best. Matic. Barella. Now it's Martinez.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Looking for the run. Thuram gets into a good position. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Inter Milan are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Inter really need to go and grab...
Climbs up big! Just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And the shot! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The goal scorer after 51
And
minutes.
that's it. That was
Number
always
99.
inevitable.
Well, you've got to give him credit for
penalty.
pressing so quickly there.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that certainly raised the temperature in here, and both sides are looking to up their game accordingly.
Played into space. It's a pretty loose pass. Matic.
Inter really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure, and come again.
Delivers with... It's a mighty effort! Goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some
After
really smart
58
movement,
minutes
Peter.
is
Did the defence let
number
themselves down by
45.
not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's being urged to shoot. It's all a little bit
The
desperate,
attendance for
but
this
it's got the
match
job
was
done.
81,007.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Can he finish? Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And it's Çalhanoğlu. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, perfectly measured that. It's a promising position, and that's gone loose. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Pinamonti. Now it's Pinamonti. He's having a shot! It's fallen kindly here. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
Nicely weighted ball. Great chance! Really well taken goal. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Berardi. Tries to play it through. Knocks it into space. That is a brilliant interception. Now it's Pinamonti. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Martinez. He can get that clear. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Barella tries to pass it through. Now it's... And Martinez! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Substitution for Inter, number 20, Çalhanoğlu.
So, time for changes
Number
on
22.
both sides, actually.
Mkhitaryan, number 8.
Matic.
Coming on the field, number 48, number 16, Fratesi.
And he's managed to get free.
Substitution.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Can he get it through? Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Passing is crisp and sharp, played out to the right. And it's Barella. Can he latch on to this? Chance! Oh, it's hit the post!
Four added minutes has been indicated.
Short changes him with... He's having a hit! Kone. And it's Kone. And the referee brings it to a close. Inter Milan illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up
Just
with
a
nothing.
quick announcement, and an exciting one too.
So,
We're
Jim,
about
how
to
do you
announce
reflect
today's
on
lottery
what we've
numbers.
seen?
Please
Well,
watch
there
the
was a
screen if you
distinct
have a
lack
ticket.
of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.